Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to be unboxing my latest purchase. This is the Campark Solar Integrated Hunting Trail Camera. The model is T150. As with all my purchases, I bought this item with my own money. I get nothing for doing these videos, but I like doing these unboxing videos in case there's somebody else out there looking to buy this item and they want to get an idea of what does it look like when it comes in, what's the quality like, etc. Now I will say this is a Wi-Fi enabled trail camera. I don't know that I'm going to get into the Wi-Fi. I'm not really buying it for that. I'm buying it to put out at my hunting lease and not have to worry about batteries, hopefully, during the off season, because this camera has a built-in solar panel on top. So let's quickly take a look at everything we get. And then once I get it set up and figure out how to use it, I'll attach some instructions on the back so you can see the setup. And then I'll try and add some sample images and videos. So first and foremost, they give you a cloth mounting strap. This is pretty standard with any trail camera that you get these days. It's going to have some kind of cloth mounting strap. And then you also get a metal mounting bracket if you want to use the metal mounting bracket instead. Get an instruction manual. Now it's pretty thick, but as expected, it's written in multiple languages, so it's probably not that complicated. And then you get a standard Android charging cable. Now I'm assuming you're going to be using this for a couple of different things. One would be to charge your solar panel. Solar panels will charge out in the sun, but it's usually recommended that you charge them with a charging cable first before you put them out. And then the other thing is if you need to do any kind of firmware updates, anything like that. So let's take a look at the camera. Wow, it is nice and small, but it is heavy. And I'm assuming that's because it's probably got a lithium battery built into the solar panel, and that's what's giving it the extra weight. So this would be where you run your cloth mounting strap through on the back. If you're wanting to use the mounting bracket, they don't have threads at the bottom. They do have some threads in the back for the mounting bracket. Let's see if you're going to be able to see that okay. So let's open it up. Now, if you did want to put some AA batteries in here, they've got a window here where you can put 4 AA batteries in. Takes a micro SD card. I was reading on the website up to 128 gigabytes. And then this would be where your USB cable connects. Anyway, that's a quick unboxing. Let's take a look at the setup of it. So I thought it might be beneficial just to walk you through some of the basic setup of this camera. Now, if you're not interested in the setup, I don't want to bore you to death. You can fast forward to the end of this video and I'll have some sample video and images that I've captured with the camera out so you can see the quality of it. It's pretty similar to any trail camera that you get. You've got a button up top that has an off, setup, and on position, and then you've got some buttons over here on the side. The one thing I did want to mention is we looked at the USB cable that plugs into the bottom here. When you plug it in to charge your built-in lithium battery, there's going to be a light that turns on here at the bottom. That'll show you that it's charging, and then once that battery is fully charged, that light will turn off. So I did want to mention that. Let's go ahead and move this button up top to the setup position. That will take us into our configuration for this camera, and I hope you're going to be able to see this okay. Let me zoom in just a little bit. What's nice is you've got a little battery indicator down here. You can see that my built-in battery is at 100%, and I have no AA batteries installed in the camera. If you did have AA batteries, that indicator would show you what the battery life is of your AA batteries. So that's kind of cool. I'm throwing this out there just running it on the solar panel. The whole reason I bought this camera is I don't want to spend money on AA batteries. So we've got some buttons over here on the side. It's pretty simple. If we press this button, it's going to take us into our image and video files so we could view our pictures if we had some. I haven't put the camera out yet, so I don't have anything to view. I'm just going to press this top button again, and that will take me into the setup of this camera. And then it's pretty nice. You've basically got an up button, down button, right and left, and they're protruding buttons, so it's pretty easy to feel where the buttons are at. I can simply move over. You'll notice at the top of the screen, I've got my camera settings, my video settings, then general settings. I can just use the arrow key. If I want to just go straight to my photo settings, I can do that. If I want to go to my video settings, I can do that. And then my general settings. Let's go back to the main option. And I'll just walk through these. So mode, you basically can do photo, video, or photo and video. I'm going to put it out there and we'll try and get some photo and video examples for you. Your PIR interval is going to be how often does the camera re-trigger itself once it's detected motion. So you can adjust this accordingly. I'm going to do, I don't know, 15 seconds. If I wanted to adjust the minutes, I can just use the arrow key over here and I can adjust the minutes. And sorry, I'm not sure if y'all are able to see those values, but you've got a pretty long range here. So I'm going to hold down the button. I think 59 minutes and 59 minutes, yeah, and 59 seconds is going to be the max that you can do. And then the minimum that you can do is 1 second. So I'm going to just leave it at 13 seconds. I also like the fact that you can be as specific as you want with your PIR interval. Some cameras make you do 15 seconds or 30 seconds. If you want to do 17 seconds, you can do that on here. Your PIR sensitivity, time lapse would be if you want the camera to just take a picture every day at a certain time or in a certain interval every 15 minutes, something like that. You would use that on something like maybe tracking the progression of a construction site, or maybe you're looking at your garden grow, something like that. Loop recording basically means the camera's out in the field and the memory card fills up. Does it stop recording or does it overwrite the earliest picture that it took? Your IR LED, you can do auto, you can do medium, low, or you can turn off the infrared LEDs completely. Low battery night shot basically means that if the battery is low, it'll basically shut it off to where it's only taking black and white pictures at nighttime, or it doesn't take any flash at all. It's basically an option to let you preserve battery life or still be able to take pictures while your battery is low. And the monitoring period would be if you want to have the camera only operational during certain times of day. Maybe you only want to take night pictures and not day pictures, or vice versa. You can go in here and you can basically set whatever time you want the camera to be operational. So you can see once I turned it on, I've got a start time and I've got an end time. If you turn it off, you won't have to worry about those options. Photo size, I'll just show you. You can do anywhere between 30 and 2 megapixel. You can simply adjust that accordingly. And then video, you can do 4K all the way down to 360p. So I'm going to leave it on. I don't have 4K. Maybe I'll do 4K just to see what it comes out like. I will do 1080p. I don't know how 4K is going to come across in my video. You can adjust your video length. Again, whatever second length you want. We'll do 15 seconds. You can choose whether or not you want to record audio, so on and so forth. And then over here, you're just going to have your general settings. You can reset it back to default. You can format your memory card, set your date, camera name, the beep sound, do you want your date stamp on, so on and so forth. Once you've got the camera set the way you want to, we're just going to move the top switch here to the on position and it'll turn it on.